video, another K12 video. Today we're going to be washing and waxing the little K12 Micra. It's not a bad little car actually. Done some work on this in the past. You may have seen where I did the headlights. Do you see where they're just starting to yellow again? So I'm going to give those another polish. They've held up quite well. A little bit of coat of wax every now and then seems to keep them clear, but we'll go over again and just clean them up a little bit. But we'll clean up the whole car, just go around it, give it a good old polish, just make it look nicer and smarter. Clean up the wheels as best we can, black the tyres, just generally go around it and give it a bit of a cleaning and polish. Okay, so we'll get the jet washer out, we'll give it a good hose down, then we'll give it some snow foam, dry it all off, and then we'll give it a coat of wax. See if we can clean up all under the arches as well. See some mud splatter and things under there. Okay, so we'll get set up and get started. Okay, so we'll start with a good hose down with the power washer, get as much of the loose dirt and debris off as we can. Clean all around the rubbers and that, and then we'll give it a snow foam. Starting from the top down, of course. And before we start doing the snow foam, I like to do the wheels first. So I'm going to hit the wheels with a little bit of Wax Planet Outbreak wheel cleaner. It's pretty good stuff. Just get some of the hard baked on, break the stuff. A little bit of corrosion on these wheels as well. And then the old troll's breath. This stuff really does stink. It's really effective. So do each wheel, let it soak on, and we'll agitate it, and then we'll give the wheels a snow foam and clean all the wheels, and then we'll snow foam the body and give it a good contact wash. Just fetching some of the dirt off all the ingrained stuff and get as much as we can off. You can see these are all scratches and corrosion. To do with the refurb these wheels really. We have to do a little bit of repeat process I think on the troll's breath. So I'll do that another coat and then we'll leave that another 10 minutes or so. The front wheels are actually worse than the back ones aren't bad at all, but then it's an automatic so all the braking power is going to be at the front anyway. The front of the arches is pretty clean, just this needs cleaning up of course, but everywhere else is pretty clean. Shocks are a bit rusty but not too bad. Yeah, not a bad little car at all. So the troll's breath and the wheel cleaner is actually doing its stuff. See it's going all purple, pulling all the iron deposits out. It's probably going to take repeated applications to actually get rid of all this I think, but it's coming off slowly. So what we're doing now is give it a coat of foam and we'll give it a good old scrub. See what sort of dirt we can get out of it. So we'll do all the four wheels and the tyres, and then we'll get on with the bodywork, clean all that up. I like to use a detail brush. These are actually just paint brushes from B&Q, not expensive. I think they're about £3 each. Do the same job as the expensive detail brushes you get from car detailing companies, etc. I just like to go around all the actual edges and gaps and things around door handles and badges, just to get onto all the dirt out before we rinse and polish. So I'll continue with this, give it a good contact wash all over. We'll give it another rinse, dry it all off with a nice drying towel, nice microfiber drying towel, and then we'll give it a coat of spray wax. Off, looking quite nice now, nice and clean. Use some turtle wax ceramic spray coating all their spray wax as a drying aid, so just squirt this on the wet car and wipe off with a nice towel. It helps actually dry the car and displace any water out of any gaps, etc. So the car's all wiped down and dry. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to give it a nice coat of Auto Bright Direct gloss enhancer. It's really good stuff actually, this. Just a case of quick mist on. Nice cloth. Just give it a wipe off. Dry us a bit of a haze, let that dry for a minute and then we'll give it a buff off. Should leave a nice glossy finish. Something like that. For a quick wash, comes up pretty good. Same reflections there, look quite nice. So I'll continue with the whole of the car. And then I'm going to black the tyres, give the headlights another bit of a buff over because it's starting to fade a little bit more. Just do that by hand with a headlight restoring polish, and the car's done. So there we go, all waxed, polished. It's really nice. I went over the headlights again with the tail wax headlight restorer. Just brings the lustre back a little bit. I like to go over it every time I do any work on this car. Just give it a bit of a wipe and a buff over. Brings the clarity back. You may have seen in the previous video when I redid them when they were really milky. But yeah, it looks really nice now. So, I hope you've liked this video. If you have, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Stay tuned for more content, and I'll see you on the next one.